Alright, so the elusive man seems to think he's our new boss or something. Interesting. Be nice to finally put a face to this mysterious Cerberus organization. See if they're the boogeyman that everyone thinks they are. I actually do think they are. All that I'm making them up to be. I remember what they were doing in Mass Effect 1. And who knows what they've done in secret while no one was looking. In the meantime, it's been a couple years, right?
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. Expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Now, if the eyes are the window into the soul, as they say, then it's just as likely that the elusive man is an agent for the Reapers as Saren was, thinking that they have a cause. Whereas Saren was completely against humanity, he actually hated humanity. The elusive man thinks that he is for humanity, and if those motives can be twisted and manipulated by the Reapers, then he's a dangerous individual, definitely, because he's essentially mobilizing his own military. Kind of behind the Alliance's back, so to speak, although having always been secretly allied with them. We saw a lot of evidence of that in Mass Effect 1. But there's some truth to what he says. Humanity's being targeted, still being targeted by the Geth, seemed like, exclusively in Mass Effect 1, and now, whatever this new threat is.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I actually like her bluntness. I'd rather have honesty than fake platitudes.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Although his story is really similar to the one that Garrus told, his reasons for leaving CSEC, he's not Garrus. Jacob can't replace Garrus. Sounds to me like he was just part of one of the recruitment pools for Cerberus amongst the Alliance. Little Black Ops group where the elusive man could recruit new
We
agents.
should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
These two are honest enough where I can almost trust them in a sense. I don't trust their organization, Cerberus, any more than I can throw them, but these two, at least they're blunt and honest. I'll let you know what they're thinking. I can respect that. Who knows, maybe they'll learn something about Cerberus somewhere on down the road also. Like, Cerberus is really dangerous in that, okay, when evil thinks that it has a purpose, serving good, then it becomes twice as dangerous because it thinks it's justified. It's one thing for evil to know that it's evil. It's another thing for it to think, be so misguided that it thinks it's doing good. That's scary. That can lead to all kinds of twisted motives and...
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Definitely a rushed exit, so to speak. And way too quiet.
Change weapons.
Alright. I heard mention of mechs here, so overload will definitely come in handy. I always kind of go along with
no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
tech for machines and then biotics for organics. It's kind of the rule of thumb, more or less. We have mechs.
Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Were disabled at the other colonies.
Okay, so Miranda just said this is not usual. At the other colonies, security was deactivated.
On target.
It's definitely working here, though.
Attention right.
Shoot them before they...
Damn. Reeve actually stuns mechs also. Okay, that's good to know. I don't recall that. I remember Reeve being really good against organics because you can actually get health back as well as do damage. And what else am I getting hit by here? Do we got one on that far balcony? I think we do. All right. Oh, I didn't even see you over there. Very slick. Take that.
They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Yeah, I believe that codex that pops up basically says that these are to supplement human security as a lesson learned from the Citadel. There may have been less loss of life in that attack had we had more mechanized security, but you know, this kind of shows the downside to all that. That things that are programmable, should the bad guys ever get their hands on them, they can work against you in a major way, you know? But just another step in the wrong direction, similar to what the Quarians took. And I think you could trace that all the way back to the Reapers themselves, to be honest. That same type of thinking. That there'd always be some excuse, some reason to create or promote the use of you know, mechanical help, AI, and so on and so forth. And then, once that AI takes control, well, you do not want to be at the hands of individuals that have no conscience, which would perfectly characterize AI. They have no conscience, they have no soul, they have no reasoning ability to have compassion for your well-being. And once logic sets in, if that logic, uh-oh, who's this?
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
What are they doing here?
Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Tali, Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your own commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I know Cerberus has a bad past, but they're the only group investigating these missing colonies. The Council turned its back on humanity. I haven't.
Tali, you aren't seriously considering trusting Cerberus.
I'm not trusting anyone, Praza. But we're going to need help searching the area. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Huh. This is a human colony. Okay, so if a quarian was already here on pilgrimage, like Tali was with us, okay. I guess that explains their presence. But, what did they get? Some kind of SOS to come save Vitor? Or something? In other words, what are they doing here? I don't know. This is fishy. I'm not questioning Tali, but just the quarian's presence here. This is a human colony, okay? So, you didn't think maybe some people might come investigate their, you know, their own missing? I'm just saying. I guess it's just the simple fact that Jacob and Miranda are flying the Cerberus colors that disturbs them so much. Anyway, I was going to talk about leveling for a second. Notice I've got my class tree. Filling that up ASAP. That's where you get a lot of your reputation bonus. You know, your Paragon, Renegade points.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
And having those bonus points comes in really handy later when making some key dialogue choices. Just like it was in Mass Effect, you had certain ones that would be blacked out or grayed out unless you had enough Renegade or Paragon points. Definitely like to have those in place. Uh-oh. Guarding the safe, huh? Jacob's pull is pretty handy. Well, it's one of the harder ones. I hate these. Nice. Money, money, money. The only one with overload is Miranda. Alright, it's not the Geth, then it's our own turrets now, or drones or whatever. Uh-oh. Oh, he took the high ground on me. Okay, that was slick. And wow, missed it to the face. Okay. Wow, that is really, really close to dead.
Enemy down. One less.
All right, good job.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Well, known Cerberus reputation for, well, people disappearing when they're around, I kind of don't blame them. I mean, like, if I knew you were after one of my guys, I'd go get my guy first. Honestly, I would. Because Cerberus, yeah, they don't have a real good history when it comes to dealing with folks. Folks tend to disappear, wind up in labs, getting cut up and poked and prodded and so on and so forth. Oh, wow, okay. It's been a long time since I've been here.
Engaging target.
Got it.
Yeah. Here we go. Understood.
Those missiles are no joke. Yep. Out of ammo for that. I'm really partial to the pistols in this game. I really am.
Hurry, Shepard.
See ya.
We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
So this is kind of like a little more tutorial, in a way. I can't overstate how much I like
Take
that.
point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Using story
Grabbing
to
cover.
kind of introduce some tutorial stuff at the same time.
Understood. We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Jacob, dude, seriously.
On it.
There you go.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
So that's a lot of quarians here on a retrieval mission for one guy that was on pilgrimage. Like, there's a story here. If nothing else, how in the world did the quarians even know there was a problem here? Like, is everyone getting a heads up that human colonies are missing, and then the human council is just ignoring this? And that really seems to be the case, and that doesn't bode well. Not only for the human council, but the ones in charge, like Udina, once again, probably. But they're ignoring of this problem does lean towards, well, I don't know, some maybe possibility that there's some Reaper influence there amongst our own, right? And we can figure that because we learned in Mass Effect 1 that the Reapers will keep agents in place between their little harvesting sessions, you know? Like, okay, sure enough, they may come around to harvest everybody every 50,000 years, so we're going to play Ring Around the Rosie. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, you just focus on me, and my teammates will just... whittle away at you over there. But, you know, in between the times that they actually come to harvest, all through that time they keep agents in place to kind of nudge things along in the right direction. Make sure that people go where they're supposed to go and do what they're supposed to do and that type of stuff, so... Alright. Destructible cover.
This looks interesting.
Nice. I do remember that each mission you go on, whatever money you find, Cerberus will match it. So like if you find 10,000 credits, they'll give you 10,000 also. Usually you can see if you've missed something during a mission. If, say, you find 7,000, but they give you 10,000, that means you missed something. You missed 3,000 somewhere.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Well, we see why he activated the mechs.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seekers swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Mm-hmm.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. I don't trust Cerberus with this dude.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orb. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Now it said, Miranda said that Tali tried to betray Cerberus once already. Yeah, there's a story there. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Really?
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Oh, my boy.
Hey,
What's up,
Commander.
man?
Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Nice. You gotta be careful of the elusive man. Remember, when someone thinks they're a chess master, the pawns don't fare very well. And I get the feeling he's not only not really telling us everything, he's not really telling us much of anything. He knows a lot of these answers before we even ask the questions. Notice that last mission was basically just to confirm what he already knew type of thing. So we can get thrown into the fire on a whim. Something tells me also that maybe the interest isn't finding out who's abducting all the humans, but what research they're doing with the humans. Maybe that's more what Cerberus is interested in, and that's even more sinister if you think about it. Because they're not collecting these humans for no reason. Anyway, just a thought. Alright, let's see. Apparently we leveled up. Got some extra stuff. Let's see if the credits match. They do. I don't know if I missed any, but I at least got what I was supposed to. There we go. Looks pretty close. Not a bad job at all.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice, nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
All right. It's one thing. Don't want to be too much of a hard ass, but on the other hand, I don't want to be an absolute tool to anybody and everybody either. If I'm commander on this mission, well then that's that, you know? I hope I didn't hurt Edie's feelings, but on the same token, Edie having feelings in the first place is a scary thought. AI with feelings. I wonder how that'll play into that Luna mission later on. Interesting. Alright, so it looks like we have a new ship to explore. We will actually get into that on the next one. I will not be boring you guys with a lot of ship stuff, going around and looking at things and so on and so forth. I'll do a lot like I did on the first Mass Effect, which I'll include, you know, dialogue with my companions as it comes up and stuff like that. But I'm not going to drag you guys all over the ship to look in every corner type of thing. I'll tell you, pretty close. I know Cerberus likes to put their flag on everything, though. Oh well. Joker seems happy. Maybe we'll have a chat with him in a little bit. See what he thinks of the new digs here, right? Alright, well, at least we're airborne now, right? If you want to subscribe, you can click that button up top, and I have both playlists here if you want to go back and catch up on the first Mass Effect, or catch up on the rest of this Let's Play. You can click the second one there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.